Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Gilded SMP. Today, we are going to get right into it right after we sleep. Okay. Today, we are going to be working on the pathway, finally. I've been gone for like 2 weeks because I was sick. I'm still a little bit sick, so if you hear that in my voice, I apologize. But we have some materials here, and also, after last video, I asked Nomad for some gravel, and he very kindly has delivered an entire shulker of gravel, and it's yellow, so that's just a bonus. But we are gonna get started, and the thing is, do I have everything else I need? We should probably make like 2 more shovels at least. We have some iron in our bundle, so if we need to make more, should be fine. Do we have wood somewhere? We do, okay. So we are going to leave some of this as normal path blocks, and then I think as we get further into the snow, just realized my OBS like fully died and crashed, but as I was saying, I think we'll get fully into the snow and then start doing the path in a fun little gradient. So not here. I didn't realize there was snow over here. But I think past this portal, and like right here is when we will start gradienting it, and then once we're here, we should be fully into the path with the lamps and just the whole shebang. And I might make the path a little bigger in some areas, but we'll see. So I think, without further ado, let's get into a quick little time lapse. I made a discovery, and it said I only have 12 andesite left. Or 16, 18. I thought I had more. So, I can get andesite pretty fast, faster than I could have gotten gravel, I think. So we're gonna pause this time lapse for a second, and I'm gonna go get just so much andesite, hopefully. Okay, I love getting stuff like this because I just found this huge vein, essentially, of andesite, and I dug it all out, and now I have like 10 stacks of andesite. So, without further ado, yeah, I hope this will be enough. If not, we'll just find another vein, and I'll just spend like another 10 minutes just chilling. But without further ado, let's get back into this time lapse. Alright, everybody, we have finished this lovely little path. Also, my horse is here because I was running up and down multiple times and it got really boring on foot. But I think we'll just walk down. There are a few things I didn't show in the time lapse, like the fact that the entire path is covered with string, because I was having a crisis on how to not let snow on the path, and there was a split second, like a good 30 seconds actually, where I was like, do I go to build limit and place glass exactly where all the path blocks are? And then I was like, no, this isn't even your base. Don't do that. Just put string down. So, with the help of the spider spawner at spawn and also Block's wool farm, since we have uh the data pack that you can turn wool into string, we got enough string to cover the whole path. So when it snows, it can look pretty and the path will still stay clear. And then another problem I had that I don't think was on recording, well, I do have the flashback of it, but I didn't do it, was me trying to figure out how to keep the path lit and not melt all the snow. Oh, speaking of snow, because we don't want mobs to spawn, or we don't want snow. Yeah, sorry. We don't want mobs to spawn on the path like that guy. But if we put down too many lanterns or torches or hidden glowstone, the snow will melt. So the thing I ended up doing was just making little areas where the snow like indents a little bit, like here, because the lanterns melt the snow layers, but not the snow blocks. Actually, the snow is good because, see, oh, good. So I don't want to hit you because then 10 million other zombies will spawn. And then we also did a bunch of these little lanterns, or lamp posts, I should say. Can you die faster? Thank you. And it's just like that down the entire way. The snow's also good because I can see if I missed any string. I also, at the very end, took like a bunch of snow golems that we'll be able to see down here, because this was just dirt because I did some terraforming and I was too lazy to wait for it to snow. But yeah, I think I think they're over there once my render is in. Yep. And I just took them on a lead and walked them around. But yeah, I think this path turned out really good. It fades really well into this little tunnel, which, fun fact, this little bridge is not snowproof, but I think it's kind of fun. But we have to do that same entire pathway on this side, but I think I'll do that off camera because it's just the same thing. If anything fun happens, or if I die somehow, or if anything catastrophic happens, I'll show you guys in the next episode. But let's talk about something that's going to be a problem, and it's this little ice path. I don't know if I talked about it this episode or last episode, but we need to figure out how to make the path because I can't get packed or blue ice or packed ice because I don't have self touch. Could just do a boat path, or we could make like a gradient specifically to go over the ice because a bridge is not a bridge is not happening. So we got to figure out something here, and then also let's get to the docks because this whole snow or ice river is leads all the way to the docks over here. But then once we get to the docks, we have to figure out how to do like a candy path to the island. And what I mean by that is like a Hansel and Gretel candy path. So it's not like a full pathway, but like little dots that lead you to where you need to go. But oh my god, it's so much slower without a horse, and I'm gonna have to walk back. But that'll be off camera. But we get here, and the path will godlag. We'll probably go on to this easier land to work with. You're here, and then we are at the docks, which I am so happy with. I always forget there's a happy guest here. And then I think for the water situation, it's gonna be little buoys, like in the ocean. In real life, how there's buoys just like once you get super far out, there's gonna be that leading you all the way to the island, to the Mushroom Island, and then also maybe to there's a little acacia island that I've like did a bunch of stuff in while looking for heads and like just gathering materials and stuff. But I think that'll be it for this episode because we did the path. We did what I wanted to do this episode, and I think that's great. We'll finish the actual path next episode. I'll update you guys, and then I think actually we'll be taking a little break for some holiday stuff. Not a video break, but a little. We won't be building or doing anything like that because we have some holiday plans with the Gilded server people. Words are hard. But thank you guys so much for watching. I think that'll be all for today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!